Yo, what's up, my stalkers? How you guys doing today? This is the Q&A you guys been asking for. I've got a lot of questions that you guys send me. I'm not gonna do each and every one of them, but I've picked out a couple of them, and I'm going to answer them right now. Let's see. The first one is from Game Master 27. His question is, how did you get your YouTube name? That's that's kind of a long story, actually. I think I was about 15 or 16 or so, I think, when it was the time when I was playing Quake 2, which is a really long time ago. And I was playing just I think by my normal name back then. I didn't really have a good nickname then. And after playing it for a couple of weeks or so, I went online and played versus other people. And one guy, he invited me to his clan, or the guild. They used to call it a clan, and I'm not sure if they do that still or if they call it a guild now, but whatever. And he said, well, you need a cool nickname. And well, I couldn't think of one at the time. And he said, well, how about we call you Stalker? Stalker. I thought, well, that's kind of nice. So I went with Stalker for a while, and I was on IRC. I don't know if you guys know that. It's a sort of a chat program. And every time somebody went to do something, like he went out for food or something, they would change their name to Help the Pup, something. And then with food behind the name or before the name. And well, at the time I was drinking coffee, as I am doing now, actually. And so my name went from Stalker to Stalkerkoffie. And well, I was drinking quite a lot of coffee back then as well. So by the time I wanted to change it back, I was in the mood for another cup. So I went down again, got more coffee, went back up, and saw my name was still Stalkerkoffie. So yeah, it actually just sort of sticked, and people tended to know me as Stalkerkoffie. Even when I went online, if I just went as Stalker, they would ask, hey, is that you, Stalkerkoffie? It was kind of weird, because that was just an extra name because I was drinking. So yeah, that's how it got stuck to me, and I've been using it ever since. Second question from Dark Masamune 87. How long does it take you to edit a video with facecam? Well, at the beginning it was I had a lot of trouble with it, especially trying to get the game video in sync with the facecam. And what I do now is I start recording with the facecam. Then you go to the game, press record on the game, and I usually just go into the menus, and I click one of the settings, and you hear the click through the mic here. As soon as you hear the click, when you're editing, you should see the screen changing to the other menu. And if you sync those two up, then the rest of the video is in sync as well. So that's a nice tip, maybe for people doing facecam these days. That's how I do it. And how long does it take to edit? Well, it depends. If I just put the facecam on top of the video, then it takes like a couple of minutes, maybe. It doesn't take that long. But if I go really put some funny things in here, or cut some things out, or I tend to just When I'm doing the video, at the start I had cut a lot out of the video because I was either coughing or sneezing or burping or whatever. But nowadays I don't really mind. I mean, if I have to sneeze, I have to sneeze. I mean, it's normal. It's human. So I don't cut everything out. Or maybe if I have a really bad cough or something, then I might cut it out. But other than that, it's fine like this. Second question from Dark Masamune is: would you dress as Dr. Evil and have one of your friends dress as Mini-Me? Well, I do have a few nephews, but I don't think they will shave their head bald like me. So, I mean, I would do it. I think I actually have a picture somewhere on Facebook. No, Facebook, on Twitter, that I do like this or the other way with a ring. I'll post it somewhere in this video so you can see. Let's see. Another question from Jordan Castleman. How old are you, and are you a ladies' man? Well, I'm 32. I used to get... people used to think I was a lot younger than I looked. When I think I was 21 or something, people didn't even believe me. They thought it was like 17 or something. So I had a lot of trouble with that back in the days. But nowadays, if they think I'm younger, it's a compliment. And are you a ladies' man? I'm not really a ladies' man. At least, when I was, I think about 15 or 16. I mean, I was interested in girls, but they were not interested in me. That came at an older age. It was more like somewhere in my 20s or so. Let's see. Another question from Guns for Show. It was kind of weird, by the way. It said this has been flagged as spam. It's kind of weird. It was just a normal message. What kind of mic is that? It looks sweet. This is the Audio Technica 802020, and it's USB. You also have another version of it, which isn't USB, but that one is cheaper. But then you have, then you need some modifier, or I don't know what it's called, but you need something so you can hook it up to your computer, and the USB is just way more easy to set up. You just plug it in, and Windows just recognizes what you're using, and it's fine like that. Oh man, I'm not even halfway through the questions, and I've already been recording for about 8 minutes. Okay, let's see. Next question. Crafting Ninja 2447. What did you think of your first video on YouTube? It was horrible. You wouldn't believe how nervous I was. At the time, I was starting up the channel. Well, at first, I was looking a lot at YouTube movies, and there were so many videos that were really crappy. It was either really bad quality or really bad mic, or both. And I thought to myself, well, I should be able to do better than that, even if I'm not, even if English isn't my native language, but I can manage in English. So yeah, I started to record, and I was nervous as hell. I was really nervous. But thank God you didn't see a face cam back then, because it wouldn't look pretty. I was probably like shaking or something. So yeah, it wasn't really good. It's fun to look back nowadays to the first videos you made. I was rather quiet and all nervous, and was, well, I wasn't even trying to be funny. It was just more of being informative on what's going on the screen, but I wasn't really telling anything new. I don't know, it wasn't really good. Okay, next question from JK Raw 36, my amigo. What game is responsible for your gaming addiction? I think it went back to the Commodore 64. That was our first computer we ever had, or at least, well, me and my brother and my sister had that computer, and I think my dad had just a PC, or yeah, it was like a really old one back then. Well, back then it was new, of course. And I think I was playing like Frogger and Pitfall. I don't know if you guys know that game, but if you've never heard of it, you should really look it up. It doesn't get more retro than that, I think. Next question is from Jersey Boy. Would you play Hitman while dressed like Hitman and have a bald head like Hitman? Well, when he asked that question, I still had some hair on here. So yeah, sure, I would definitely do that if I had a black suit and a nice red tie. But well, I do have a black suit. Well, it's not as cool as the one Hitman is wearing, and I don't have a red tie either. So it's, well, if I did, I would definitely do that. That will make it way cooler. Like the thing I did with the Max Payne with the, what's it called again? The Hawaiian shirt. That was fun. Okay, next question from Insidious Minds. What's your favorite TV show? What's my favorite TV show? I've got many. I'm watching a lot of series these days. Let me see. I've wrote it down here. I used to watch a lot of Dexter, but the season stopped, so I have to wait for new episodes to come out. I'm watching some Family Guy. How I Met Your Mother is one of. Well, the last season is a bit. I think it's a bit worse than the other seasons. I like the previous seasons better. South Park, I'm a big fan of. Spartacus, with lots of gore and naked girls. That's something I like watching. Supernatural is one of my my big favorites as well. The Big Bang Theory, and last but not least, The Walking Dead. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, Insidious Mind had another question. Rough guesstimate. Guesstimate? I don't know. Rough guess. How many cups of coffee you've had in your life? That's gonna be really hard. I usually drink mugs like this. They're 2 normal cups, and I drink about well, maybe 10 to 15 a day or something. Well, let's say 10. I've actually did some calculation, and it scared me a bit. Let's see, 10 mugs a day times 365 is 3,650. Let's say I've started drinking coffee heavily like I do now since I was 15, so that's about 17 years. It's 62,050 of mugs. So if you do that by 2 times, so it has 2 cups in it, 2 normal cups, you get 124,100, and that's just calculated to my 15th year. And before that, I was drinking coffee as well. So I'm not sure how many it is. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, and he had a third question even. And name something that you consider a mystery. Well, there is one thing. And maybe you guys know this. I actually have it here with me. And all of you guys have the same thing. It's like a shoe. This thing. It's not focusing it. This is like the lace. But what's this thing? The plastic ending on this thing. What is that? How do you call this? This is a mystery. I have no idea what it is. It's the plastic thing at the end of the lace, but what it is, I don't know. Okay, we still have so many questions. Maybe I have to make a two-parter out of this, because I don't think I could do all of it at once. From Lo Dalin. He says, which game has given you the most frustration and why? I think it's World of Warcraft. I think I played that for about 5 years? 5 years or so. And well, we used to do a lot of raiding, and we tried to do like the bosses, and we had so many nights where we just wiped on bosses for hours and hours on end, and that could get a bit frustrating. Like if somebody didn't know what to do, or if things just got messed up, or somebody lagged out, or just hours and hours of wiping. That got frustrating after a while. A good thing we were all on Ventrilo or TeamSpeak or whatever it was, so it was kind of fun talking to each other. But the wiping was the horror. Okay, next question from xgrad02. What got you into focusing solely on facecam? I think it's because of Twitch TV. At first I was looking a lot at YouTube for videos, and after a while I saw somebody had a link in their description to Twitch, and I had never heard of it before, and so I took a look on there, and it was like people streaming games. So and there's like a chat next to it, so you can ask the caster, the one that's streaming, you can ask them questions, and almost everybody always had a face cam in there, so you could actually see their reaction. And sometimes you had some trolls in there that would like ruin the caster's day, or he would get pissed or something. And I always enjoyed watching them, so I thought, well, why not do that on YouTube as well, like make videos with face cam. I used to have a really crappy camera, not sure where it is, but I think it was like 360p quality or something. It just looked horrible, but I did start off with that cam and doing face cam with it. I think it was the first Minecraft series from Sea of Flame, somewhere around, I don't know, 17 or 20 or something around there. So if you wanna check that out, you can just go through the playlist, and you'll find the episode where I do that for the first time. You can see how crappy the quality is there. Okay, next question. Okay, this guy, he had more questions than all of them combined together. It's Rockets to the Sky. He had about 20 questions. I only picked out a couple of them because there were just too many. I could make an entire new vlog solely on his questions. It says, first question is, what is your name? Well, my name is Dimitri. It's not a Russian name, or well, it could be, or Greek, but I'm from Holland, so it's I'm not from Russia or Greece or anything. Second question from him: what made you start YouTube? Well, I kind of explained that earlier already. There were a lot of people doing really crappy videos, so I thought, hey, I can do this better. So I thought, hey, why not give it a shot? And third question from him is, who was your first subscriber? It actually was my brother. He subscribed, was it 20? Let me check. It was 20 May. So he was subscribed to my channel before I even had a video up. So that was kind of cool. Do you have any siblings? Yes, a brother and a sister. They're both older than me. Okay, and the last question from Crafting Ninja. Oh, you. That's the second question actually. He made 2 different posts. What did you think would happen when you made your first video on YouTube? That's a good one. I don't know actually. I'm not sure if I think nobody would have probably watched it, but I was secretly hoping people will enjoy it and like it, even though when I look back at the video, I was like, yeah, it wasn't that really that good. And especially that, okay, you really have to check out the first episode of my first Minecraft series. It was Sea of Flame. That has to be the crappiest intro ever made. You really need to check it. I'll put a link somewhere down there so you can see it. It was horrible. Okay, wow. There were so many more questions, but I'm already recording for about 22 minutes, and I think you had like double the amount of questions. So maybe I'll do another Q&A sometime. But for now, this is the end of the Q&A. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. I knew it.
You're too late, bandit. I win. The greatest helium power Pandora has ever seen, and it's mine to control.
Whoa. Holy shit. How am I going to kill this?